Yo, welcome to the 36th episode of Restart Diaries. I just came back home, it's 5:30 p.m. and I actually had a good day, except the meeting where I was supposed to present today was postponed to tomorrow. So all the preparation that I did yesterday, I might have to revise the PowerPoint and prepare a bit for tomorrow's presentation. But of course it won't be a preparation where I'm going to take a couple of hours. It'll probably be just a revision. Anyways, I am actually returning this keyboard. Not that the product was bad, product is actually good. In fact, before I say that I'm returning this keyboard, I have to tell you that I am actually giving my MacBook to my sister who's in India. So my sister actually had an M1 Air MacBook from 2022, but the MacBook's motherboard was apparently damaged, and the Aptronics people, the Apple store back in India, they quoted about 65,000 rupees to fix it, which translates to $700, and which doesn't make any sense because I got the same MacBook from 2022 MacBook M1 Air for $230 from my friend. I asked her if she needs a new one, but she told me that she only does coding and basic browsing, so she doesn't need a new one with a very high computational power, which actually made sense. So I'm not going to use MacBook. I am back to my Windows laptop setup. Maybe I have few more days to spend with this Windows laptop and my $9 keyboard, wired keyboard. But it's fine. Probably the first MacBook that I'll be using is destined to be MacBook M4 Max Pro with all specs maxed out. At least the RAM maxed out. Is it called RAM? No, it's a unified memory. Yeah, probably maxed out unified memory, maxed out SSD. Internal storage, no, definitely not maxed out, because I've seen that the MacBooks with 2 TB hard disks are much expensive, obviously, than the 512 GB ones. What I can do is I can buy 512 GB storage with maximum unified memory, that is 32 or 64, I'm not sure. I can get away with $100 of external drive of 5 TB maybe, and that would save me additional $200, which I'll be putting towards MacBook if I'm buying like 2 TB hard disk MacBook or something like that. Anyways, I'm definitely not going to buy the MacBook Pro M4 Max right now. Probably it'll be a few months later. But yeah, let's go return this and then I'll come back and I'll talk to you.
Meanwhile, a few moments later.
So I just returned my keyboard, except I'm craving for an ice cream because I just saw the Insomnia store. But I'm trying to abstain myself, at least on weekdays. Weekends, yes, cheat day. But on weekdays, no, it's getting a lot. I had like 2 ice creams last week. Nope. Anyways, let's go home.
A few moments later.
Yo, just finished my dinner. It's 8:45 p.m. Anyways, I have this habit of talking to ChatGPT as if ChatGPT is my therapist. You know, whenever I feel something off from my daily routine, so-called feelings, I just ask ChatGPT, why am I feeling this way? And it gives me answers, really good answers, to be brutally honest. But it also creates more curiosity and more questions into the answers that gave it. So for the past few days, I've been feeling like I'm not working hard enough, just not with my YouTube videos or, you know, the amount of effort I put into my YouTube videos. It's basically everything. From the moment I wake up and going to the bed, I just feel like I'm not putting enough effort. I don't know if it's because I'm not getting tired or anything, but let's see. I just asked ChatGPT saying, hey, why do I feel like I'm not working hard, even when I'm getting my things done, you know, getting my daily goals done for that matter. So it answers, hey, here's the truth, Ram. Okay, I don't know why it's calling me Ram. Maybe it's because I generated a lot of my YouTube scripts in ChatGPT. And it goes like this. A lot of high achieving people feel this exact same feeling, and it bolded it. I don't know if it's trying to flatter me or something, but it's soothing to hear. Hopefully I become the high achieved people or high achieved person in terms of ChatGPT. And okay, let me read it. And it has nothing to do with how much they've actually working. It's psychological, okay? There are few very real reasons behind it, and once you understand them, the feeling becomes much easier to control. Okay, let's see. I mean, that's the aim, okay? I want to get rid of this feeling where I'm feeling like I'm not enough, or, you know, I'm feeling like I'm not working hard enough, even though I am actually working hard. I don't know, man, it's confusing. Okay, it gave me a few pointers. So first pointer goes like, your brain has adapted to your effort. Okay, when you work consistently, your brain normalizes the workload. And what once felt like effort now feels like normal. This is called hedonic adaptation. Your baseline rises. It's not that you're not working hard, it's that you've stopped noticing the effort. Okay, 80% of this doesn't make sense to me, because let's say a task is super hard for you on day one. Okay, let's say, this Restart Diaries episode 1, finishing my office, shooting the video, editing it and posting it, it was super difficult for me, I'll be brutally honest. And now on day 36, today is 36, I feel it's slightly easier, it's not that hard. But if the task that you did on day one is super hard, and if you adapted to it and if it became super easy, how is that hard work anymore, right? But ChatGPT is still pointing that I'm working hard. I mean, I am working, but it's no more hard, right? I've adapted to it, it became easy. Anyways, let's skip the pointer on, I did not like it. Number 2, you compare yourself to unrealistic standards. Okay. You consume content from productivity YouTubers, successful engineers, people who show only the highlight reels. Bro, it feels like I'm talking to myself here. Remember the video where I posted 5 years, 5 lessons in 5 minutes? I actually spoke about this, where you should not compare to people on social media. But I don't typically do that. I mean, to be brutally honest, I do sometimes, but not very often. So, okay, partially agreed to it. Yes, I do compare myself with people who have achieved in life. Okay, anyways, let's go. Okay, pointer 2 was slightly better than pointer 1. Pointer 3, it says you judge effort emotionally, not objectively. Okay, this is huge. Your brain evaluates your effort based on feelings, not facts. Okay, this is actually good. The number pointer 3 is actually better than pointer 1 and 2. It says you might think I'm not tired, I must not have worked hard. I could have done more, today wasn't enough. I actually feel that way. Okay, now I understand what it's trying to say. So even though I'm getting my work done, since I'm not feeling tired or since I'm not getting exhausted from it, I just feel like I haven't worked hard. I mean, this kind of is linked to the pointer 1 which I spoke about, the hedonic adaptation, where if I'm not tired from the work I do, am I working hard enough? Bro, this is the reason I don't get into this psychological stuff. It messes with your brain. In the start, I just had one feeling where I felt like I'm not working hard. Now it's giving me multiple feelings and I'm kind of confused about my own feelings right now. Okay, it says feeling like you could do more is actually a sign of growth, not laziness. Okay, but if I'm feeling like I could do more, it means I'm not working hard enough, right? Okay, from all these 3 pointers, what I understood is there is a transition phase between you working hard, getting exhausted, and then getting the same work done and not being exhausted and feeling that you've not worked hard. Okay, let's go to pointer 4. You're stuck in the high achiever trap. Okay, I don't know what that means. This usually includes high self-expectation, guilt when resting, seeing productivity as identity. Okay, pointer 4 actually makes sense. I mean, I am embarrassed to admit it, but actually I feel guilty when I'm resting. I come back from office at like 5:15, 5:20 and then up until 6:30 I watch a series and then I feel guilty about it because I did not shoot a vlog or video. But okay, this actually makes sense. Number 4 is also good. In comparison to number 1 and 2, I'm definitely in line with number pointer 3 and pointer 4. Okay, now let's go to number 5. It says you don't track your work, so your brain forgets. What the hell? ChatGPT is calling me Gajini, dude. Why would I forget the amount of work that I've done in a day? Okay, number 5 is back to low. I kind of agree with it. It says one reason you feel like I'm not doing enough is because your mind resets every day. Okay, then forget is not the word you should have used. Your brain deletes effort but remembers guilt. But why does my brain do that? If you've tracked your tasks done, hours worked, projects completed, vlogs made, engineered tasks you closed, workouts, research delivered, you would see the truth. You're doing a lot. Okay, this feels more like an emotional support from ChatGPT. I don't know why it's doing that. I mean, I do track the amount of effort I do. What I do is I put in all of my ideas that I want to do and then I just, highlight them once they're short and once they're posted. But I don't know, partially agree to it. I mean, just because it's providing an emotional support, I kind of partially agree to it. I'll give that one to ChatGPT. Okay, it says how do I fix this feeling? Use a done list instead of to-do list. I actually have the done list here. You see, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, and now we are actually entering into week 6. So I already have it, but I still feel it. Let's go to second pointer in how to fix this feeling. Set enough goals. 2 hours of deep work, enough 30 minutes of gym, enough 1 vlog script, enough. I mean, I already have actually enough goals. 1 video per day. This isn't working, guys. Okay, let's go to number 3. Measure by consistency, not by intensity. This is actually interesting. Working 10 hours one day doesn't make you productive. Working 2 to 3 hours consistently does. Okay. This actually feels nice, you know. In the beginning, when I was making first 10 or 15 videos, I used to spend about 4-5 hours, you know, 2 hours in editing, 2 hours in pre-production and all of that. But now I barely spend 2 to 3 hours. But I still feel good about it because I'm being consistent with it, at least for the past 36 days. And it says take intentional breaks. If you never rest intentionally, you will feel guilty even when you're resting. Okay, now I know what it means. So instead of me coming back from office and taking rest, you know, intuitively, it's asking me to take rest by decision. So then what happens is, even when I take rest intuitively, it won't be as guilty as it was before. Guys, I'm sure it's super confusing to you, but I am as confused as you guys. Final truth. Feeling like you're not working hard is not a sign of laziness, it's a sign of ambition. Okay. I mean, I'm okay with having a toxic ambition. I don't mind. I'm young, I can do it. People who actually don't work hard never question their effort. Okay. People who do work hard, they question it all the time. Okay, thank you. ChatGPT is telling me that if I'm questioning myself that why am I not working hard, it means I'm actually working hard. So your problem is not your work ethic, it's your self-perception. Okay. Anyways, today was one of the days where I talked to ChatGPT about my feelings because I'm too scared to talk to a human about it. Come on guys, I'm admitting way too much here on YouTube. Anyways, that's it for the vlog. I have a presentation tomorrow, so I need to get a good sleep. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.